Tell me all about the Zwicky group.
Where do I even begin? John Verrill of Backroom Deals. There's so little to tell. No one knows anything about this wiki group.
Except you.
Except me.
You are the narrative director of Null Signal Games.
That's right. And it's important to us that we include hints to the veracity of this wiki group in our fiction. Since we are a subsidiary of TZG, they're Canadian. It's important to rep the brand.
They're Canadian and yet they appear in Elevation.
Elevation features both local and international agents and corporations.
Sure, but I imagine that the 26th letter of the alphabet is still pronounced Z over there.
Oh, sure, for sure. I mean, I think by the 2XXX year that Netrunner takes place in, all remnants of Z have been eliminated, except for maybe little pockets in New Angeles.
Yeah, but that would be like, it'd be like an urban patois, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's a shibboleth at that point.
I mean, is it just me or does everybody use the word shibboleth now in the Netrunner community?
I think it's spread, right?
It had to spread.
It had to spread. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. It was some kind of, we introduced the concept, and the concept is now the concept.
Patrick, welcome to Backroom Deals.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Glad that once again you managed to convince the producer to let you on.
Yeah, that was difficult. I had to beg. I had to plead. But I think once producers saw that I'm a published author, they couldn't say no.
Well, you're a published author in multiple different circumstances. Just now you're a published...
I had to be a recently published author for the producer to take me seriously. Hi, I'm Patrick Sklar, celebrated author of Hearts and Minds, An Eye for Talent, the product pages for the Automata Initiative and Parhelion, and lately, Plutus. A story about a young man named Kai in a new city falling in with the wrong crowd.
But it's not just about the Zwicky group. We also got our introduction to Phoenix.
Yep, Rio, Phoenix, Ono.
I mean, look, we got a lot of stuff going on here, but specifically, we also had a playtester, James, I think it was, who revealed Phoenix, then your short story, which revealed the Zwicky group.
The Zwicky group, yeah.
Now, narrative aside,
okay,
which still, go read it. Excellent.
I'm no longer interested in this conversation, but go on.
But you're also a Netrunner player.
Interesting. Where's this going?
Talk to me about the Zwicky group.
Oh, this wiki group, it's like, what if building a better world was fun and cool? Do you remember when we both played Netrunner for a long time?
Yes.
Each of us has. There was a period of like 30, 40 years where building a better world was literally the only playable Wayland ID.
So there was building a better world.
Then there was whatever the bullshit one was called. The one with the recurring credit on it.
Yeah, which was awful.
Yeah, like here's a recurring credit to advance ice.
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
Then Gurndal,
which I won my first ever like store championship event with.
You're right.
Because I was playing it on the weekend after Order and Chaos had come out, and everyone was really into advanceable ice, and I was playing Leela. So it had very little to do with playing Grendel in the end.
But
yeah, go on.
Grendel, not great. Start with 10 credits and a bad pub.
Yeah. And
10 influence.
And 10 influence. Hey, we don't want you going nuts with all these free credits and a bad pub.
So the first usable Wayland ID.
Yeah.
Like the first not Garbo tier was Blue Sun. After building a better world.
Yeah. Quick aside. Let's just reprint Blue Sun. I think everybody would be happy if we reprinted Blue Sun.
Well, we already know that there's at least one card with a massive 14 cost.
Yeah, exactly.
So
just reprint Blue Sun, people. It's easy.
Yeah, it's okay. There's no way to abuse
Safer. Are you watching?
Oversight AI isn't in the. It's Oversight AI back in Elevation, or
if it was, it wouldn't have that name. But let's keep talking about this wiki group.
So, the wiki group reads, when you gain credits from an ability on an agenda or an operation, you can draw a card.
Yeah.
First time, right?
The first time each turn. Yeah.
So it replenishes whatever operation you've managed to do, your hedge funds or your government subsidies, your key performance indicators.
Oh, yeah. It's going to work very well with Sokka's card.
Sokka's card is just interesting to me. I think that that's kind of like Deuce's Wild. It reminds me a little bit of Deuce's Wild.
I don't see the similarities.
It's a card designed by a champion that has modes that you can choose from.
Obviously, when you put it that way, like they sound very similar.
Yeah.
Moving on. What do you...
I'm not an idiot. I'm not necessarily good.
No,
I'm
not at all. Yeah.
The art, I kind of love because it is subtle.
Yeah. Zwicky exists in the negative space. They are the money you don't see, basically.
Yeah.
The dark matter.
Now, I think that this is going to be an ID that we'll have to be a bit careful of. There's a couple of things that I know about it that I'm a little bit about.
Okay.
One, there are other Wayland IDs that will still be strong.
Allegedly.
Right. But also, is it you're going to have to build around this. And therefore, if you're not running key performance indicators, government subsidies, and hedge funds for 9 cards out of your 49.
Yeah, and we can like keep it to even keeping it just to like the core sets or startup environment. Like, yeah, and then you've got Off-World Office, which also triggers this, by the way.
Off-World Office triggers it, assuming you haven't played an operation.
An operation that's made you money, yeah.
On that turn. We don't know if there's other agendas specifically waiting for us that will also help to trigger it.
Yeah, I've been told there are not.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I assume that you're not going to spoil anything. But we also...
You know what happens when you assume? Sometimes you're correct and sometimes you're not.
That's true.
Yeah.
But we also have Phoenix. So Phoenix is interesting to me. But I'm not sure if Phoenix has a place in the meta right now. So Phoenix reads, the first time each turn, a run becomes successful after a subroutine resolved during that run. You can gain 1, and the Corp must trash a card from HQ.
Yeah.
So the Corp gets to pick the card. So it's not like Maw.
Yeah, it's not like Maw.
Because Maw will ruin your fucking day.
Yeah.
I am not sorry to see Maw.
No, Maw's gone, and I think everyone's pretty happy about Maw being gone.
But here's the thing. If we look at runners...
Hang on, I need to send a note to the narrative team. We need to have a next Anarch console be called Grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just like, if anyone's watching, just like put a note in narrative public for me.
So, Essa, Sabotage.
Yep.
Hosh, everything else.
Yeah. Hosh is just making good money.
Yeah. Lou, asset spam. Against asset spam.
Yeah, Lou is against asset spam.
Lou loses a lot of cachet once DJ
build
Fenris rotates out.
If Phoenix makes the Corp choose what they lose from HQ, Lou can make the choice for them.
Yeah.
And I think that's the big difference.
It's Neural Shock.
Hey.
You would like Crim to be a little less Garbo? Well, as established today on this channel, Crims and Shapers can fight over who gets to be Garbo this meta. It won't be Anarchs because Anarchs are never Garbo. Or at least they haven't been since like 2012. But I just don't know when you would play Phoenix over either of those 2 IDs.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet either. I think that it'll be fun to build around. I think that like Phoenix is, if we expand to standard, like I think Phoenix is... there's some IDs that are like, there are cards that fit so well in that one ID, and that card was already very good. Like Border Control, the best Wayland Dice. In Op, it's even better.
Yeah.
Banhar, probably the best Anarch card right now. In Phoenix is even better. And I think that is alone making it pretty tempting.
That's not terrible. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just the sheer power of Hosh
Yeah.
is there. But of course, for all we know, in like 2 months, Hosh is out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can discount the disruption from Rio. Like, I think, yeah, the fact that the Corp gets to choose is one thing, but like, if you combine that with Chastushkas or time bombs, then you've got yourself like kind of a nasty stew going, and you don't have to lean into core damage like with Essa. So you can build kind of an alternate sabotage deck around Rio, I think. Whereas Hosh is just like, I'm going to make good value and have more money or whatever than the Corp, but
Right.
I don't think, I think Rio's going to do something different.
Now, is Rio the reason why you chose this playmat to play with today?
Yes.
I mean, Banner now has a point, as mentioned in the article, right?
Yeah.
I Rio was originally Banner Girl.
Yeah, that was the playtest name. Like, yeah, this is an ID that works with Banner, finally.
Yeah. It's the thing is, you and I won this mat on the same day because we were facing off against each other in the finals at the circuit opener.
It was a circuit opener, yeah.
And you won that one, didn't you?
Yeah, if we both won this playmat, I won it more than you.
Sure. That's great.
Thank you.
Hey, how'd you do at districts?
I don't have to be here. I don't have to be. I could be doing other things.
We've got...
I didn't ask to come here.
No.
You asked me to come here.
Technically, you asked the producer for something. And the producer invited you.
That is true, and I don't want to upset the producer. The producer has been quite generous with me. I was able to eat pizza today, and I didn't have to eat it through a straw like the last time the producer was upset with me.
As you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You're here because you made a request from the producer. Today, however, I'm to understand you made a very special request.
That's right. I saw Rio's biography, in which they were so ungrateful of the work that Nebula put into making them who they are today. And I'm going to request the full Nebula package. I want to be the next big thing. I want to change my face. I want to be able to sing and dance on stage. I just want to be a pop star, and I want Nebula to make that happen. And all of that is in the case.
Okay. We're going to have to find out whether or not you can earn what the producer has managed to wrestle up, because I know...
It's so stressful.
I know that the producer went to a lot of effort for this one.
Yeah, I think they got a few faces.
We'll have to see.
Okay, you don't have to slide it that far away, but...
It means that you've got to play for it.
Yeah, it does mean I got to play for it.
What do you have in store?
I brought Op.
So this is the deck that you played
At District with very slight modifications.
All right.
Also, some people were like, shouldn't you be playing IDs that are rotating? And I think, yeah, sure. I think that maybe Op is secretly rotating. I think that's what happens when border control leaves the card pool.
Well, we'll find out. I don't know necessarily. I mean, I'm playing a Kiko Nisei, which is a deck that I have not played yet. So, true to form.
Classic backroom deals maneuver.
True to form.
Welcome back to the room deals.
Yeah. Scoops Indicator's IP Enforcement hologram is perfect.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It's look, here's the thing. You are playing for Scoops.
I am playing for Scoops. I think there's Scoops in that briefcase, and I think you're going to show them to me.
We'll see if you win. Okay.
Corp mind games begin early.
All right. I am a head case.
And I'm Extract, Export, Excel.
Which I do have to say, one of my favorite subtitles on an ID.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
I keep saying that, and it keeps being you.
It does keep being me. You know, they don't make me narrative director just because I was the only one who said yes and everyone else said no.
It's
that
baby.
Is a side that was that from Weird Lamb, the all sheep parody singer.
Sure, let's go with that.
I think I'm gonna keep.
I will keep this hand.
I don't love this hand, but it's got stuff I like. Good luck, have fun.
GLHF.
Enjoy, everybody.
Yeah, the fiction was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable. Thank you.
I look forward to knowing more.
Well,
I find that Corp stories are tricky, and they're good. When you...
No, this Corp story was wiki.
Hey,
folks. That's right, folks. We're
Set
at
him
it.
up, knock him down.
Yeah. And back to you. Install credit.
Install credit. Well, that's not something I'm going to have to worry about too much today, am I? This isn't going to be a very interesting turn, but yet it will be a productive one.
Yeah. One thing I'll say about this story is that there are a lot of Easter eggs. There's as much references to old cards as there are to maybe upcoming cards.
Click 1. I'll drop a Muse.
Okay.
Let's go and find your favorite and mine, a Coalescence.
Coalescence.
Which is just going to put me back to credit neutral. I mean, it's your standard opening.
SSX Wiki was pretty funny.
SSX Wiki, yeah. I mean, the fact that also it's like who are the three on there? There was Elizabeth Mills.
I didn't recognize the one in the middle.
Not Barney.
I can't remember. Well, was one of them Mr. Stone or something?
Maybe. That's a cut.
Yeah, I think if someone ever does like combos with Zwicky, there'll be like snowboard tricks instead of skateboard tricks.
2. Draw. 3, draw.
Go ahead and draw.
4, I'll drop a pawn shop.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Got a whole econ going.
That's what I was hoping for. Yep.
Install credit, back to you.
Sounds good to me. I'm going to sell this Coalescence. It doesn't do what I want it to.
Oh.
As in, it's doing nothing? Here, let's just shift the credits over.
Okay.
So they're a bit easier to deal with this. There we go. All right. Click 1. I'm going to pinhole thread archives.
Zip.
Yeah, let's go and see what's that. Okay. It's an above the law.
It's an above the law, folks.
We don't like that.
Some of us enjoy it. Were you hoping that would be an Antil excavation contract?
I mean, I would have been amused.
Folks, he's already mused. I've been told that I'm no longer an Arab director at Null Signal Games, and I've also lost my day job.
Fizerum Entangler, which
Okay.
is probably not great against op, but we'll try anyway. Let's run click 3.
Okay. Well, obviously, it's a barrier.
Well, I'll let you gain 1.
You have no choice.
Sure.
The run is ended.
Yeah. Well, that's not great. I'll run R&D.
No res.
I didn't think there would be.
Did you want to do anything about this when you get there?
Yeah, well, we're going to play a side game. You have 4 credits?
Got 4 credits.
Okay. You spend the same number of credits, I get to access an additional card from R&D.
Of course.
Well, I will access 2 cards.
Card number 1.
Trash.
Card number 2.
It's yours. And I will say goodbye to my pawn shop, I guess.
Yep. Thanks for playing Aesop. My turn.
Yep. Go for it.
Mandatory draw. Advance. Score above the law for 2 points.
And that trashes
It trashes the pawn shop. Thanks for playing, Aesop.
Yep.
Back to you.
Turns out that card's good against my deck.
Mm-hmm.
But you only have 1 credit.
It was a good thing to start with. Thanks,
click
SRN.
1, I will draw. Click 2,
Lord.
I'll run R&D.
No res.
We're going to play a game.
We're going to play a game.
Yep, I'll access 2.
Card number 1.
It's yours.
Card number 2.
It's yours.
You're dang right. You're ding dang right.
Click 3, I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
Click 4, I'll creative commission. Perhaps for the last time.
Oh my god! Somebody call the police. Mandatory draw. Oh, one of those.
I will follow you into the dark.
Install credit. Back to you.
Saran, we're all about the lore.
Lord.
Install credit.
Install credit.
All right.
It's a second above the law. If you can play Creative Commission, I can put another one of those in my deck.
It's true.
No, it isn't.
Okay. Well, I still can't get in there, which I definitely would prefer to be able to
Mr.
do so.
Lore.
Sure. Click 1. Let's drop a lily pad.
Okay. Better pick it up.
Ika.
Okay. Draws you a card.
Click 3. I'll jailbreak. Running R&D.
I'll res.
Sure.
It's Descent.
Yep. That'll knock me on my ass. And click 4, I'll creative commission.
Gosh, dang it. Enter draw.
Yep.
Credit. Res Regolith.
Uh-huh.
I'll use Regolith twice to bring myself up to 6.
Well, that's not great for me.
No, I just have to break that border control. Back to you.
No rad playlist tonight. It's all good. Here we go. Click 1. We'll draw. Click 2. We'll play a Coalescence.
Gosh dang.
Which will draw me a card. Click 3. I'll draw. Click 4. We'll drop Dr. Nuka and we'll pass the turn to you.
The old professor. Mandatory draw.
Yep.
I'll hit this twice.
Yeah, take it.
Sorry, excuse me? Excuse me? Okay. Give it to that much.
Get it all up in there.
Last click Reno. I'm gonna install a Reno something over here for 1. Back to you.
All right. Click 1. We'll drop a fermenter. Click 2. Let's punch the doctor.
It's okay. The doctor enjoys it.
The doctor deserves to get punched, apparently.
Interesting. We all heard him say that, right, folks? We all did?
3. Let's punch the doctor again.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? And then click 4.
I'm interested.
It'll be a sure gamble. And I'm going to owe you 2 cards.
Hell yeah. We love seeing cards discarded. Hey, Cephalopod. Hey, Zen. Good to see you too. Diogene.
1. Get a diesel out of here. And 2. Here you go.
Entry draw.
Yep.
Gonna hit Regolith once.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna use it to go searching for a 1-cost card. Because I'm trashing one of my own cards.
You are.
With up. Oh, that's it? Yep. I'll install a wall-to-wall over there.
So not in that server.
Not in that server, in its
Correct.
own little naked space.
Right, you have 2 clicks left.
And boy howdy, am I ever going to use them. I'm going to install something here.
Yep.
Install something over there.
Up top. Very well. To me,
Unfortunately, yes.
the mentor will click up. All right. Not a huge fan of what's going on over there.
I like it. The sinister plotting goes well. I'm playing for scoops. There's something hidden in that briefcase tonight.
Playing for scoops.
But I'll be damned if they let me open it.
1.
Oh, the doctor's back.
The doctor. 2, I'm going to punch the doctor.
Okay.
Doctor just gets all the pain.
I usually kick my doctor because they have the little hammer thing on the knees.
That's right. Still, that's really disappointing. I'll sure gamble.
Mm-hmm.
And let's drop a coalescence.
That brings you to 6 MU right now.
Sure does, but I have 6 MU.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And
there's hidden. I don't think it's going to happen.
lose that.
You can't just say that because obviously that's true.
All you.
Okay. This is going to give me a credit.
Yep.
Card draw, and I'll put an advancement on a piece of ice.
Yep. There it is.
Then I'll mandatory draw.
Yep.
Then I'll triple advance and score.
Sure.
I'll triple advance and score an Ozia for 2 more points. I am going to trash one of my own cards, so I'm going to trash the wall-to-wall.
Don't get a 2. Or 1. Sorry, 0. Sorry.
Hey, it's always the third choice. What's a good 0 these days? Rashida, but I'm going to put a Spin Doctor over there. That will draw me 2 cards once I'm finished drawing. It's kind of funny how we're going in opposite directions right now. You losing 2 cards, me drawing 2 cards.
I mean, I'm okay with this. You also have a big hand.
These 2 are dead now. Pressure Spike and Propeller. Yikes, Areno. You shouldn't have kept them both in the same hand, my man.
Fuck.
And at the end of my turn, I have to discard some cards. You.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's...
Yeah, I'm discarding 3 cards. Oh, it's okay. I'm not running many barriers.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Click 1 all diesel.
Probably can, Cephalopod. I mean, like, I've seen Opulists that are running Bass just for, like, a thing that searches for... Yeah, because Bass searches for Hollow Men and gives you extra quicks. I think that is actually kind of an interesting...
Quick 2 will punch the doctor.
Thing to do. Yeah, you got to draw for solutions right now.
I sure do.
Gosh, you really do.
Aesop's Creative Commission. So I'll just gain 3.
Yep.
And I owe you 1 card. It will be you.
Okay.
All you, sir.
Mandatory draw.
Yep.
What are we working with here?
Let's make this clear for the audience, shall we?
Oh, sure. I'm going to install. I'm going to advance this card once.
Yep.
I'll take credit. Back to you.
Well, Coalescence... actually, no. We'll sell the...
Yeah.
Measurement Tangler for 3.
Sell the Fizzerum. Game of Droids, I've been telling them in the next expansion for sure, we're doing a 13 cost asset.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is to there. Let's... I mean, at this point, I don't even know if you're going to bother doing this.
I'm going to bother doing whatever bothers you.
Probably. Nuka?
Oh my god.
I know. Punch the doctor.
Okay. It's at this point Patrick realized.
Semel chip? will it be enough, folks?
Well, that was your third click.
Yeah.
See.
We'll play Pretty Mary. Go ahead.
Okay. Android draw. Audacity. Advance.
That's it.
That's a 5-3 for the game.
I don't have the ability to get because this is what I assume
It's
is
just a Stavka.
Stavka. Well, then I could have gotten it. Oops.
Well, you couldn't have gotten in with one click left because they would have done this.
Yeah.
And
I just couldn't find what I needed. I needed the simul chip.
Yeah.
To be able to get past that.
In the battle of dark green versus lighter green.
Look, you play that well. That makes a lot of sense.
It's so nice to play this well as opposed to the last time I was on Metropole Grid when I absolutely could not for the life of me play op well. Yeah, it felt like Deep Dive was going to happen. I was wondering.
Well, we'll see. We may be seeing that deck again, but
David, that's actually very funny. It would be like that's how you. Everyone's wondering like, is there going to be a trick to res the big lizard for free? And the trick is you res a 15 cost card and then extract it into a 14 cost ice. I mean, Wayland is morally gray. You know, they do some good and they do some bad. No one's able to say if they're evil or not.
Well, it's Precision Design versus Zaya.
It's kind of a classic matchup these days.
Yeah.
This is like the essential Netrunner matchup. Unless one of us is doing something sneaky.
I'm actually going to use a
good for you.
an ID tree. You definitely should use yours.
Hello.
These were prizes at the Montreal districts made by our unpaid intern. And they are designed to let you know whether or not you have used your identity or whether you have. So ID or I did.
Yep. It's pretty clever. I've actually been kind of campaigning for our unpaid intern to get a raise. 2.5%. I think is only fair.
I think we'll give our unpaid intern a 2.5% raise as of today.
Yeah.
I think that I can speak for the producer on that one.
When I was made narrative director, that was the first joke I made
Hey, Supernut.
in the NSG server.
I am tempted to
apply for the narrative designer position with Null Signal Games, so you
not a
can work with
narrative designer.
me.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Oh boy, John, it was 4 months. Zaya. Okay. You let me know what you want to do here.
I mean, it's not terrible, my hand. But I am going to mulligan.
Okay, I'm going to keep my hand.
I probably am making a mistake by mulliganing this hand.
Well, I would just next time barrel that thing and muggle for the camera. No, he's muggling for the camera. With a mouthful of gerbils, it's John Barrel.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, since you mulliganed, I go first.
Yeah, that's how that works. Okay. Mandatory draw.
Let's go ahead. Be my guest.
Okay. Click one. You're Zaya.
I'm Zaya. Actually, I'm Zaya.
Click one, I will sudden commandment.
Ooh.
The Plague Grease in the palm.
Okay.
Well, first, I guess I'll draw 2 cards and then choose what I want to do with that. I will do that. So I'll gain 5.
Yeah. So,
And I will install you. There we are. Let's actually put it in the right place. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. I will corporate hospitality. So I'll effectively gain 2 credits, and I will pull a card from Archives to HQ. It will be Greasing the Palm.
And you draw 2 cards?
And I draw 2 cards. And I will owe you a card.
Delightful.
Yeah, because that's too many cards.
It's several cards, folks. I don't think anyone's happy with the number of cards there are.
There you go.
Okay.
That's all you.
All right. Quick one, install Debbie Downtown. We know where we love her.
So that's okay. Yep. Place 2 on it. Oh no, you're on the third floor.
I'm not on the right floor.
Yep. Okay.
I think you were to say something about Debbie Downtown.
No, it's just enjoying the fact that you're playing Debbie.
Yeah. Play Hermes.
That's less
Less fun for everyone. And then I'll dirty laundry R&D.
Now your resources and your hardware are all in the wrong fucking place. Access.
Please. Steal.
Seriously?
Bounce that. Zaya gets a credit. Dirty laundry gets me money.
He stole a
I stole
Midnight 3 Arcology.
Midnight 3 for 2 points, and I bounced the ice in front of HQ. I'm gonna give this a good think. I guess click 4, at the risk of like losing Hermes value, I'll run HQ with a Biobens.
Sure.
This one there. On success, I draw 2 cards. And then I will install card ping 1 less. I will install daily casts. And then access one of these bad boys.
Daily casts.
Which of these is the worst boy?
Daily casts on its way out.
I'll steal
Fuck me.
a Midnight 3 Arcology for 2 points. And I'll just load up this daily cast and pass on the way back to you, okay? I can just kind of lean back for the next 4 or 5 turns, honestly. Feeling, oh, I should have flipped this over to I did, because I remembered to use my ID. Yeah, I'm gonna get the friggin' groups. Got the golden touch. In this case, the gold is NBN yellow.
Double mandatory draw.
Yeah. Pure skill.
Click 1, sudden commandment.
Oh, okay. That's probably good. You're gonna draw a solution. Maybe you draw
I'll
on the
play
jet
Digital
steal.
Life, which will
Okay,
be a
there you
net
go.
gain of 5.
Yeah, money seems like it's gonna work out for you.
Please die.
That's almost that's even better than a hedge fund. Come on. It's like a hedge fund, but you like also click for a credit.
I'll install and res wage workers. I'll play a subliminal messaging.
Nice.
That gets me another click.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why did I do it that way?
No one
I guess it
knows.
doesn't matter. Grease in the palm.
Okay. Which will get you another click because of wage workers and an install right now.
Yes. Well, no, I already got the from the. Oh no, I didn't. I totally fucked up. Here, let's say because I wouldn't have gained the extra click yet.
That's true.
No, I would have. We're good.
Mr. Sock Monkey, you're right. I should have waited to install Debbie Downtown. What a fool I am.
Did I already gain the 2 from the grease in the palm?
Yes.
I think so. I think you're right. And I'll draw a card. Here you go.
This will get me 2 credits.
Yep.
Quick 1 draw.
Yeah.
2 draw.
Mm-hmm.
3, I'll run R&D with Debbie.
Sure.
Please. Keep it, but I'll use this again credit.
Yep.
And lastly,
Yeah, if measured response was a thing,
oh, I was so why didn't I go after the wage workers? That was silly of me.
you can.
Yeah, I'll run with Debbie and trash the wage workers.
Like that's still totally a thing you're allowed to do.
Mhm.
To me,
Back to you.
mandatory draw. Click 1, I'll draw. Click 2, I'll install. Here.
Yeah, if measured response was the thing, I'd be like, uh-oh, I'm on 4 points. I didn't want to be on 4 points this early.
And
Hey, Helio.
I will install. Your turn.
Okay. This pays me for podcasting.
Yep.
As all podcasting does. Don't tell me different.
I ain't telling you nothing.
Click 1, draw.
Yep.
Click 2, draw.
Mm-hmm.
3, install one of those bad boys.
That's a Chesve.
Click 4, I'll run R&D. Sorry.
R&D?
Yeah, please.
For the win?
For the win. No,
I mean, it wouldn't be.
it wouldn't be, but yeah, back to you.
Maybe I'm running salvo testing. You don't know.
I don't. I think you've played a core damage
Mandatory
PD
draw.
on this channel.
We'll biotic labor.
Okay. Are you sad to see that go?
No.
Okay, as it turns out, no.
Because nano management is on its way.
Mm-hmm.
And for 4, I'll advance and score
Whoa.
a Midnight 3 Arcology.
Oh, okay. You get to do the thing that I was preventing you from doing.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm also going to get a card. It will be Beach Workers.
Cool. Daily casting.
Actually, no, fuck it. Your digital life.
Yeah, that's actually true. Like, you score an agenda, pull measured response back to hand.
Yep.
Pretty tempting.
All you.
From daily casts?
Yep.
Click 1, draw.
Yeah. Oh, Hermes.
HQ.
See what a gentleman I'm being?
Such the gentleman. Click 2, I'll run HQ.
Yeah, well. There's a lot of cards in here.
You know, I'm going to do the proper thing. This is what doesn't even matter. You know what? No, I'm not. Heart of the cards, baby.
Heart of the cards.
It's my second click.
The drafter.
You may keep it, but she will give me credit.
Technically, I did my ID. I pulled a card back. But now I'll put it back here.
No, don't run R&D. I'll just run R&D.
Sure.
Let's see what happens. Show me. Keep it. Lastly, I'll put out a Pretty Mary.
Uh-huh. All right. To me.
Mm-hmm. Back to you.
The mandatory draw.
Mando draw.
I have to do this. I have no choice.
I was born like this. I have no voice. Nope, that's not how it goes. I was born like this. I have no choice. I was born with the gift of a golden voice.
I'll play your digital life.
Mine?
So that's a net of 7.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty good.
Then I'll play your digital life for a net
Whoa!
of 6.
Imagine if you drew a card after playing one of those.
I mean, right?
That's the power of Zedwiki.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I will grease the palm.
Mm-hmm.
And I will install... There.
No!
Gaining me 2. And hey, I have 6 cards in hand, and that's enough.
Okay. Daily cast pays out.
Yep. Sure does.
Quick 1 draw.
Yep. Surprise! Measured response. It would be rude of me to play a spoiled card without having informed my opponent. Class act.
Quick 2 class act. And then you know what? 3/4 is 3/4 is money.
Why don't you run HQ?
That's such a good point. Why am I not running HQ?
Yeah.
Third click. Thank you for reminding me. That's just good.
To get a
Good
because,
Netrunner.
I mean, if you're just clicking for credits, you might
If you're
as
just
well
going
do
for
a
it,
run.
I might as well.
Assuming
access.
that you're not like
I'm not expecting a
worried about-
snare, even though I did hit a snare in PD at districts.
Yeah. to restore.
Getting credit. Last click, I'll take your credit. Back to you.
All right. Mandatory draw.
And she draws me a bunch of cards. Fun.
Okay.
Is it? Is it?
Actually, an interesting question here. 1, 2. Click 1. Let's play a corporate hospitality.
Okay. Wish I'd been able to see that and trash it.
So we'll draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to add 1 card from Archives to HQ.
Most curious.
It's going to be a biotic labor.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We will then play red level clearance.
Okay.
So I am going to install a non-agenda card.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can be safely assured that that is a non-agenda card. And I'll gain a click.
Okay. 1 click left.
And I will install.
Okay.
There you go.
Interesting.
Yep.
Gonna have to think about this for a second.
I encourage you to.
Click 1.
Mhm.
I will play Boomerang.
Sure.
Let's have it hang out on HQ.
Sounds good.
Tulip Bravado HQ.
Sure, I'll res the drafter to
Okay.
make you pop.
Oh, it's making me pop all right.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Help! It's chronic now.
You'll access?
I'd love to access. She's also going to get things.
Zai
afterwards, yeah. 1 of these accesses. How scared are you of this card?
I'm not. I should have been.
Bounce this.
Okay. So you stole an off-world office.
Still an offered office. Going to shuffle the Boomerang in. I'm at 6 points.
Yep.
Zaya will give me a credit as well. Do you want to cut?
No.
I'll run that remote.
Wage workers.
Damn it. I should have done things in different order, but sure. We're announced I was running with Debbie, but there's reasons not to use her right now.
It is Pinterest.
Lastly, I'll install another daily casts.
Sure.
And I think I owe you 1 card, and that card
Probably.
will be a Chesva. Back to you.
Mandatory draw.
Mm-hmm.
We'll install.
Okay.
Install.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll install.
Okay.
It's all you.
Ticks down, gives me 2 credits.
HB is printing money. HB can't print itself the cards that it needs, but it can print money.
Go on daily casts.
Whoa. So quick one, daily casts, and then you
What I
drew
meant
cards.
is obviously the class act is what I meant by daily casts.
All right. I see. I see how it is. Printing money is kind of a big deal.
Tulip Bravado R&D.
Sure. The drafter.
Figures. Go ahead and do drafter things.
All right. So let's add a card from Archives to HQ. The answer may surprise you. It'll be a Wage Workers.
Okay.
And then I get to install a card from Archives or HQ. You know what? We're going to do that a different way. We're going to pull...
the other Wage Workers.
We're going to put a Wage Workers in hand, and we're going to install a Wage Workers right there.
Okay, so multiple Wage Workers happening.
Multiple Wage Workers.
Cephalopod, how could you say something so controversial and it's so brave?
You will see the top.
I will see the top card, please. Trash it.
Trashing a big deal.
Trashing a big deal.
Cephalopod Wizard made it happen.
Yeah. Zaya also pays me a credit.
Sure.
Debbie got her thingy. I'm gonna think. Let's click 1. Like a good click.
That was click 2, sir.
You are correct. Click 3.
All kinds of cheating happening over here.
Stole my bones.
Sure.
Click 4, run that remote. Where I believe
The Wage Workers.
a Wage Workers is hiding.
And you'll trash it?
I'm
I assume?
trashing it. Thank you.
Okay. I'll res a Rashida.
Fair enough.
And draw. And 1. Very well.
It is, isn't it?
Let's go 1.
Mm-hmm.
Two, 3.
Okay. Thing one each of those.
Yeah. And pass the turn.
Daily casts. Face me.
6 in hand.
One draw.
Yep. A Cuttlefish Clairvoyant Cephalopod Wizard is possibly the best thing that I've heard today. Why Cuttlefish?
2 draw.
Yep.
We'll install a twinning.
The twinning. Uh-oh. Not sure how I feel about the twinning right now.
Or I'll play pinhole threading.
Sure.
Zip. Is anything going to happen on my way in?
No.
Okay, in that case, I'll zop.
The Wage Workers.
Yes, it is. Trash it, putting a counter onto winning. Back to you.
All right. Mandatory draw.
So it would seem.
Well. Click 1. I'm going to red level clearance.
Okay.
So first I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
2. And then I am going to install up to 1 non-agenda card.
Your deck's getting awful thin.
It's very true.
I'm drawing through a lot of it.
I'm
I should be attacking HQ aggressively.
not pleased, but it is what it is. I will install,
Fine.
and I will gain a credit.
Wow.
Pass the turn.
That's 14 credits, huh?
It's 14.
Daily casts. Let me think. Play Boomerang.
Sure. Yep.
by echelon.
Yep.
I will run R&D with Debbie. Moomin, do you want to explain why that is? Is that like a wage workers thing that I'm to...
I'll res in a plate of berry.
Ooh. Well, lucky you, we're at threat.
Yeah, no shit.
We have fun here, folks. Hey, Brennan.
We'll go and get a wage workers. Install it.
Oh, gosh, dang it. You're just going to make me go run on it.
There you go.
All right, I'll use the boomerang.
Sure. Drafter.
Drafter, I will boost. And then break. Puts another counter on this.
Sure.
And when I access, I'll access four cards, please.
No, that doesn't seem good for me. Ready?
Please, I'm just going to put this out there as a reminder for everyone. Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
Click one. Or first card.
Keep it.
Second card.
Keep it.
Third card.
Keep it.
Fourth card.
Keep it. I'll gain 4.
Yep. Shuffle your boomerang.
I shuffle my boomerang. Thank you. That was 1, 2, 3, and that was perfectly fine. I'm not upset. Would you like to cut?
No.
Okay, so last click.
It's Andre. Hey, cuties.
Last click, I'll draw.
Patrick's playing for scoops. To me?
Back to you.
Very well. The draw is mandatory. I see.
You want to show that to camera?
It's an Icoa project, which he could not steal.
I had 1 credit too few to steal. Did not calculate that fully.
1
Hey, Andre.
credit too few.
I read it super fast.
Okay. Well then.
I think we're leaving the live read to you tomorrow.
We're going to realize that you've seen 3 cards beyond this one.
Gone deep.
You went deep. You didn't steal any of them, which might mean that there's another Icoa project in here.
Wouldn't that be a treat?
No,
It wouldn't?
it would not.
Oh, excuse me. I thought it would be a treat.
You would
I
be
must
surprised
be-
what I would consider a treat, and this is not one of them.
Okay. It's true. I would be surprised.
Yeah.
I've made you ice cream that you couldn't eat. That was a treat you couldn't eat.
I'm going to gain 3 credits and pass the turn
Without resing anything?
without resing.
You
any-
son of a jerk. All right, daily cast finishes.
It's, hold on. I owe you a card.
Don't care.
I assume. Oh, okay. God damn. There it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Quick one, draw.
Yeah.
Hmm. Two draw.
Mm-hmm.
Real dirty laundry. That remote.
This remote here.
That remote right there.
Okay.
Actually,
You put your counter on.
I put my counter on Debbie.
It's a wage workers.
It's a wage workers, which I'll trash. You gain 5. Miss Bones has served her purpose.
Yep.
Put a thingy onto twinning for using
Mhm.
some of those delicious hosted credits.
It's a lot of credits you got going on there.
Last I'll draw. I don't know. Back to you.
There's no. We have not read any spoilers or scoops yet.
I think he was referring to the short fiction by
Oh, the short fiction.
Patrick Joseph Sklar, noted author of
Mandatory draw.
Hearts and Minds, An Eye for Talent, the product pages for the Automata Initiative,
It's
and
going through it
Parhelion.
again.
Again, I don't remember what you're talking about. I entered a fugue state whenever I talk about my own writing.
That's happening.
I actually think the product pages for Parhelion and the Atomic Energy were my best work with NSG. I work very well in the
Let's click for
100 to 500 word range.
And I owe you a card.
Oh no, super not.
We'll actually do this.
You can dox me.
$1. Go ahead.
Okay.
Notable big deal, Trasher.
Yep. Yep. Well, I guess I have no choice. I was born with a gift, the golden voice.
Mm-hmm.
Cards in hand, 6.
6.
Beautiful number.
That's a pretty good number.
Yeah, let's inside job HQ.
Okay.
2, 1 goes on Debbie.
Sure. You can hop over the drafter.
Ah, dang. Well, I guess I'll hop over the drafter. And I'll access 2 cards. Card number 1
Mm-hmm.
is trashed.
That's a big deal.
Gonna put a counter here.
Yep.
Card number 2 is restore. You can keep it.
Thank you.
Zaya pays me 2 credits.
Yep. That's 2 big deals trashed. Cephalopod Wizard, once again! You're fucking my deal!
You're good. Okay, if you're angry at the viewers, they're gonna leave to Jeff. Tell Jeff we said hi.
That's okay. That's just fine. I am very happy that that there's predictions being made.
Second, I'll draw. Should have drawn first. It's okay. It's fine. Also, don't I have other breakers in here?
We're both struggling.
I
to
heard
find
the
what we need.
producer chuckling.
Yeah, there was some snickering
Stickering.
action happening.
Third, I'll draw.
Yep.
4, I'll just play Innocent Docklands Pass. An innocent
No, it's not quite
Docklands
so
Pass.
innocent. I'll res a Rashida.
Sure. Assuming that was a spin doctor, and that's my fault.
1, 2, 3, and mandatory draw. Res a Wedge Workers.
Okay.
Play Biotic Labor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Greasing the Palm.
I feel like I shouldn't have trashed the big deal, because I kind of would have been okay with you spending all that money. But then again, that's how you close.
I'll play a red level clearance.
Okay, so you now are at +2 clicks on the turn.
Yeah. Which I'm going to gain a click.
Mm-hmm.
And I will gain 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that I have Biotic. So there I went from 3 to 4 clicks,
Mm-hmm.
3 clicks, 3 clicks, and then 4 clicks.
Mm-hmm. What can a man do against such reckless hate?
We'll advance, gaining another click.
Wage Workers works twice, doesn't it?
Oh, sorry, this should be here. My mistake.
Okay.
And then advance, and I'll score a Nuclear Project.
Fine.
I will get back from here.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just get back a big deal? I will get back from here a... Greasing the Palm.
I'll bounce that ice in front of HQ.
Or actually, maybe not that. Maybe I'll
Oh
go to YD.
my
It doesn't matter.
Oh
I'm just
my!
getting
Are
something
we
to give me
watching
credit.
this right now?
Yeah. How many times have I pointed out, like, oh, hey, that's not your first click?
Once.
This will get bounced back to him. I now owe you a card.
Delightful, isn't it?
Here we go.
Yeah. Cards in hand? 6, eh? I guess you did just discard. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, quick one. I've got a jailbreak.
Sure.
So I'm going to
Break the drafter.
boost the echelon and then
Yep.
break the drafter. I put another thing here.
Mm-hmm.
When I get there, I'll look at 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Also, jailbreak will draw me a card before any of that.
Yep. So here we go. 4 cards.
4 cards.
First card is a gatekeeper. Second card is an Ichor project.
And that's the game.
That's the game.
There we go. Good game.
And
This
keep
card.
going. This card is
Biotic.
a Biotic Labor.
And how about this one?
And this card is a Restore.
Restore I've seen before.
You also could have
There we
pulled the
go.
off-roll that would have
Okay.
won me the game if I had
Then I gave
kept it up.
4
But
credits.
could not.
Mm-hmm. Jeej.
Yes, Octopus Occultist would be the correct title.
Octopus Occultist. Yeah, I like that.
Whoa! I'm surprised that I managed to get that close. But I am not surprised that I lost. The ripping 2 midnights turn 1 really
Felt
fucks me
pretty
up.
good, honestly.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Yeah. I had a mutual favor in hand, but I also felt like there's nothing that's really standing in my way when I've also got Inside Job or Boomerang.
I mean, you had no trouble getting in.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to protect, but I probably could have avoided protecting the wage workers and tried to protect my centrals a little more. But I'm not actually aware if you're running anything like an SU.
No, I mean, actually, I am running SU in a sense,
access,
but
yeah.
no SU herself. Though that-
Privileged
though it
access
is a
would
funny
be
thing.
a pain in the ass. So
Yeah,
that's
privileged
what I
access
ended up.
is also like I put it there because I just hate going up against rig shooters, even though I have like my own alternative ways of dealing with that.
Mhm.
But even getting back like a Miss Bones, that's pretty nice.
And that Miss Bones got rid of 3 wage workers.
It did, yeah. That Miss Bones worked her ass off, and also Debbie Downtown worked her ass off.
Cephalopod Wizard, of course it was funny. You do not have to apologize. There is no apology necessary. Not for this. Well then.
Good games.
One more?
No,
Swap back. I just have the 2 decks today.
let's do it. Oh,
My best hope is that we play 2 games and I manage to tie you.
that's not how it works anymore, John.
Why not?
I think
Are
his
you the
daily,
dealer?
I think his daily cast is on, and I don't want to like eat into Jeff's time. I bet everyone in the chat is watching both simultaneously, though. And I appreciate that.
That's what happens.
Maybe Jeff is watching us. He's like, let's just hang on for a second. Let's just watch John absolutely mess up against Patrick.
Yeah, mess up. Oh, hey, it's turn 1. Fucking rip off top of R&D. Hermes rip off of HQ.
I also think the ordering of the cards I played that turn was quite smart. So I think that was.
I'm not saying
that
that
was
you did not play that
educational.
well. I'm saying that there's a difference between John fucked up and John sometimes plays a game with an RNG factor.
Perhaps I, the narrative director, used the wrong wording. Unlikely.
Narrative directors are known for their word choices. It's okay.
If you're just joining us, hi, I'm Patrick Sklar. I'm the narrative director at Singing Games. Celebrated on. I'm not going to do
It's all right. Every narrative director is subject to someone. I just have to find out who you answer to.
I think it's Izzy.
Well, seeing as how I think Izzy's a wonderful person, and I think
Okay.
that Izzy possibly can be, maybe not bribed, but certainly.
I'm happy with mine.
I'm not.
I'm going to mandatory draw while you're shuffling.
Yeah, you
that
go
up.
ahead. Play your turn.
Okay.
If I draw my force of will, we'll just take things back.
Sure. Quick one draw.
We should chat about Scoops. He's playing for Scoops.
Install. Back to you. And we can chat about the other scoops.
If Daily Cast stream wants to hand in brain backroom deals, that's great. I'm just sorry that Daily Cast is getting banned.
Yeah.
We only have so much longer that we can enjoy.
RSVP Jeff.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to cut?
No.
You sure?
I did, but
Well, you said no!
I'm kidding.
For fuck's sake.
We're having fun. We're having fun. We're best friends and we're having fun.
Are we? Click one.
Well, I'm your best
Click
friend.
one. Dr. Nuka.
Okay.
Click two. Let's jailbreak R&D.
Okay. Well.
So I'll draw a card.
Okay. And then we'll do the game.
Mm-hmm. If we spend the same amount, I get to access an additional card.
Okay.
Okay, spend your one. I'll still see two.
And you drew your card?
Did I? Yes, I did.
Card number one?
Trash.
Oh, that was also your first trash last game.
That's fine. Click three. I'll punch the doctor.
Hmm.
And click four, I'll creative commission. That's going to cause me to discard a card.
Well, you're discarding with a mandatory draw.
Sure. Sure, why not? Let's go to sound chip. 1, 2, 3.
No, in spending two.
Ah,
As Regolith. I'll use it twice.
sure.
The game 6.
Yep.
And install. Back to you.
Great.
Yep.
To me, click one, let's lily pad. Click two, I will coalescence, which will gain me 2 and draw me a card. Click three, Aesop's Pawn Shop.
No!
Click four, creative commission.
No!
And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to use up Regolith.
Sure.
I'll gain 9 credits.
Let's both be rich.
Yeah.
And it's my turn?
I'm also going to go searching for a 1-cost
Oh,
card
yes, please do.
and install it.
Tithe.
Maybe it'll
It's
be
not a
tied.
bad idea. May not be the best idea.
And I may as well put something in front of HQ in the ice waiting room.
See, there you go. I'm helping you in so many ways.
Are we implying that Cephalopod somehow had help with scoops from Brennan?
I mean,
That's
I'm
disgusting.
okay with this. I'm going to sell the coalescence for
Would you like to
3.
cut?
No, thanks.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's pull these back. There we go. Keep things nice and clear. All right. Click one. I'm going to punch the doctor again.
Damn it.
That doctor just needs to get punched.
Jesus.
Click 2.
Luce, are you hearing this?
It's Diesel. Click 3.
I'm listening.
Let's drop a coalescence.
Mm-hmm.
Which will draw me a card. And click 4. Let's gamble for sure.
Cool.
But I am going to owe you a card. It'll be resale. Here you go.
All right, Mantray draw.
Yep.
Install.
Yep.
Install.
Yep.
And I'll take the credit.
That's a couple of installs. Coalescence I'll sell.
Yeah. Exchange it for a bigger denomination.
Sounds smart.
Denomenon.
Do 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 do
Denomenon.
do do do. Okay. So that's 20 to my, or 18 to my 20.
Yeah. Not really in a punitive Counter-Strike mood.
I didn't think so. Let's run the remote.
Quick one.
Yep.
Envelopement
Sure.
has 4 subroutines. All of them end the run.
Wow. That thing sucks. Okay.
I'm enjoying it. I wish that after elevation it was any use at all. I guess I can go fetch a Shylendra.
I'll install Muse.
Okay.
Draws me a card from the lily pad.
So it would seem.
So it's currently strength 5, right?
It's currently strength 5.
Yes. Sure it is. Got a propeller. Click 3, I will run the envelopment.
Okay.
Or the remote with the envelopment. I'll get it up to correct strength.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll trash the ice. Or rather, I'm going to pay everything except for trash the ice.
What click is this?
Third.
It's third click?
You can go and get your border control.
I'm going to think about this for a second.
Yep. Go into the tank. Would you like to cut?
No.
Are you going to change your mind?
No. Okay. So if I trash that, I go looking for a 4-cost card.
Yeah. Border control.
It might be border control.
Might be border control.
I have other 4-cost cards, but maybe one of these is more useful. I do that. I could do that.
Those don't exist anymore.
You know what? Sure. It. I just feel like I'm at the cusp of something smarter I could be doing right now.
Well, I do have a click left.
You do have a click left. Cost you. It's a border control.
Are you going to use it?
I'm overthinking this. I don't think I'm going to use it.
Or are you putting it? I think is the other question.
I think I will put it
On the remote.
on that remote.
Okay. But you're letting me in.
I'm going to let you in.
Okay. Do you have any actions that you want to take?
Nope.
All right.
What do you want to access first?
I'll access the top card. That's a Maverus.
Purge.
Purge, and I'll trash it. And that is a Kimberlite Field.
My favorite Kiki Op agenda, Kimberlite Field. The ability to just knock anything off of your side of the board is so satisfying.
I can't say that I'm sorry to see that go.
Trashing the envelopment to kill the lily pad, probably to tithe to kill the Aesops. I mean, that's the dream is over.
All right.
You got in fair and square.
I did get in fair and or square. I'll gain a credit. Pass the turn.
Yep. Enter a draw. Quick one draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play extract.
Sure. Extract the tithe.
You extract the tithe.
Yep.
Look for a 0-cost card.
Sounds smart.
It's all Rashid right
That's
there.
a Rashida. Bam!
And with my last click, I'll install Piece of Ice. on Ash Cube.
Sure.
Back to you.
To me, you say.
I do.
All right.
And I don't regret it.
Click 1. I will run the Rashida.
Okay.
Gain 1.
Wow. Okay. Rashida.
I will trash the Rashida.
Okay.
That was click 1. Click 2, I'll easily. Click 3, I will sure gamble. Click 4. Let's drop an Ika, which will draw me a card. And that means that I'm going to owe you a card. Be an Aesop's Pawn Shop. And I'll pass the turn to you.
Metroid draw.
Yep.
Install. Hedge fund. Back to you.
That sounds like a good call. I'll sell the propeller.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be doing much anymore. Click 1, I'll play a pressure spike.
Okay.
Which will draw me a card. Click 2. Let's run this.
Okay.
I will let you gain 1.
I'll pop the border control.
Sure.
Three cost card. That
run is over.
Thinking might not be here. I'll install a shard there.
Sure. Click 3.
Oh my god.
Click 4. Let's go in.
I love it.
I'll bypass it.
Okay.
Yep.
Access?
Yes, please. Then as if protocol.
Gosh,
steal. And that's all she wrote.
My turn?
Yep. Now is that also an as if protocol?
Sorry, I just flipped over half my deck.
I have no idea what was in there.
That would be amazing.
If that's like a dual as-if, and I'm like, well, I only have one card left. Golly gee, but I thought I stole the as-if.
I love Country Bumpkin John.
Yep.
This is my favorite John. Before I draw, I'm going to res Spin Doctor.
Sure.
To draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And then I'll be using the Spin Doctor to shuffle back in a border control and a Tithe.
That sounds... And a tithe. Interesting. I like it.
Yeah, I think the Tithe is what I'm looking for right
Tithe is, of course, a -1 cost. So after you get rid of your Spin Doctor, you can...
now. And now I go looking for it.
Spin Doctor, trash the
Spin Doctor was from the game, yeah, sadly.
Yeah, so that -1...
Future-proofing to keep the power level of -1 cards down.
Yep. That is indeed true.
It's unfortunately true. Did I shuffle those in? I don't think I did because they're in my hand. I don't think these were discards I drew.
No.
So I'm going to shuffle these into my deck. That would be so illegal. Then I will mandatory draw because I don't think I've mandatory drawn yet. I have not. Mandatory draw.
Chat, do you think that Patrick Sklar is a good person?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
You smack that like button.
Yep.
Install paying 1.
You're leaving the after there.
I'm leaving the after there.
Okay.
I don't mind if you spend 2 to get in. Install. Install. Back to you.
Sell the mutes. Not a huge fan of that.
I like it.
Not a huge fan of that. I'll install Dr. Nuka and then punch the doctor.
Okay.
With my first 2 clicks.
Curious. Super Nut, you know nothing. I'm one of the world's famously worst people.
Ouch.
Yeah. That's straight from my therapist.
How does that make you feel?
That's what she said afterwards. It was a rough session, but yeah, we got a lot out.
play Nyasha.
Oh, fun. Comes loaded up.
And I'll run R&D.
Please do. I'm gonna res Magnet.
Okay.
To slurp that Fizzerum.
Which doesn't do anything at that point, and it bounce off.
Yep.
Sure. It's all you.
Android draw.
Mm-hmm.
Triple advance and score. It's an Azia, so I will have to trash. I'll trash the Magnet.
Sure.
I'll go looking for a 2-cost card.
Sure. I'll
Place
take this back.
Well, actually, I'm gonna put Tucana in that server
Okay.
before this, because this
Yes.
now it's being scored, and I'll use the Tucana.
Don't
one.
bother shuffling then.
Yeah, exactly. So Tucana will go looking for anything. Anything. Put a Whoredom. Cost me 1. Thank you, Tucana, for your service. These 2 cards.
Sure.
Aesops and
It's an
Eru.
Aesops and an Eru.
Good to know.
Eru would have been nice.
Not as devastating as the Azia from our last game.
No, not quite.
Yeah, I think that's my whole ding-dang turn. Back to you.
Holding dang turn.
The whole ding-dang.
Okay, well, that Whoredom is a Horda piece of shit. Okay.
Reading the Psalms.
What was that?
What was this?
Yeah.
It's been here for a little while. I installed 2
Oh,
cards.
the kind of, yeah. You're good.
Yeah,
You're good. Yeah, well, I know. Quick one. I will punch the doctor.
One must punch one's doctors when one can. Man, you had so many credits at some point.
I know. I've been spending them.
You've got nothing else really worth selling, unfortunately.
Not at the moment.
No, not at the mo.
Quick 2, Diesel. Quick 3, I will pinhole thread on archives. That Tucana.
Tucana's down.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, Tucana, for 1 credit.
And last, I'll install Muse, which will go and get a Coalescence.
Breaking even.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'll draw a card off the.
Then you might have to discard.
I will. In fact.
We love to see it.
Well, do you?
I do.
It'll be. Ika and a jailbreak.
Cool.
Here you
It was a mentor draw.
go.
Damn, that Tucana was gonna do some work for me, and that's very sad.
Well, install another one.
Yeah. Install?
Yep.
No instant action available. My Audacity?
Sure. What are you?
That's right.
Sure.
Whoops, Daisy. Two face down cards.
I was gonna be like, what are you doing?
No. Put 2 advance on it, and then advance once to score. Exactly.
Yep.
That is an above the law for
Above
2
the law.
points, trashing the Aesop's Pawn Shop, which he was so eager to be using.
Yes, he was. He really was.
I saw an opportunity, I had to take it.
Especially because you got rid of the other one.
Yep.
So that's a thing. All right. Well, a well audacity'd.
Yeah.
I'll say. Not thrilled, but I'll say.
David, not as thrilled as they would have been if Mutual Favor had been that numbered card in System Gateway.
All right.
I got another laugh out of the producer on
Pretty
that
hard.
one. Sex numbers.
Muse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am gonna have to
no. Okay.
ditch something.
Let's see. Euler.
Be an Euler.
Folks, you've got to not find me amusing. It really does not help the people who have to deal with me on a regular basis, like John, the producer, and Andre. Send a message out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because it works both ways.
Click 3. I'll jailbreak R&D.
Jailbreaking R&D, sure.
It's going to cost me 2 to get in from the Euler. Oops.
Okay.
We'll just throw everything here. I will pull a counter off Asia. This is a successful run.
And you'll be seeing 4 cards.
I will be seeing 4 cards.
This is...
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
It's got to be game.
Well, we don't
Let's
know
see
for
it.
sure, but we'll
Card
see.
number 1.
That's yours.
Okay.
Thinking. We'll trash it.
Trashing this card.
Yep.
Okay. Next card.
I will reveal it. Purge.
We
We will trash it.
Nothing on the board to put it
Nope.
through. Last card.
Last card. Yours.
Okay. Phew. Phew.
Last click.
Big phew.
We're going back.
You're going back.
Going back.
That's interesting. Guess you did.
I'll see 4 cards. First 2 I'll have seen.
You're seeing 3 cards.
I see 4 cards. Boop, boop. Oh, and a Kiko.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we forgot about it. Okay, yeah. But the jailbreak is dead.
Yeah.
Hang on. All right, come on. Come on. And you've already spent the overclock stuff on Euler. So you're just playing with house money.
Okay, so I'll see 4. I should have seen
No, you see
possibly
3 cards.
4. Oh, because it's not a jailbreak. Yeah, 3
Jailbreak's
cards.
done. Get rid of jailbreak.
Why am I doing this? All right. Oh, silly.
Card number 1.
Yep.
Card number 2.
Yep.
Card number 3.
I'll trash that. Ugh. Well, screwed that one up. Should have just taken that click back. Whatever.
Get rid
It
of
is
the
your
jailbreak already. It's stressing me
Yeah,
out.
it's because I kept seeing it
Yeah.
and being like, oh, that's a thing.
Okay,
That's
my
all
turn?
Yep.
Mandatory draw. Oh. Quick 1 draw. Quick 2 draw. I don't know, like quick 3 install paying 1. Back to you.
Sure. We'll draw. Create a commission. Here you go.
Okay. Damn. Shapers can
That was
just
a-
recover so quickly.
That was a fool
Mandatory
thing.
draw.
Yeah, good thing Creative Commission is going to be around forever.
Quick 1 draw.
Yep.
Quick 2 install. Quick 3 is install paying 2.
So it's right over top. Okay.
Bum, dum, bum, bum.
Well, this is going to be tough.
Did I already say today how I tried to get Sokka to name his card Dark Green level clearance, but he refused and went with a normal name instead?
Maybe he should have held on to that. Okay. We don't know what that is.
You have no freaking idea.
Nope, do not. Click one, I'll sure gamble. Click 2, I will play a Semmel chip. Click 3, I'll run.
3 we run. So you'll be seeing 3 cards at least, maybe more. Dang it. Where's the tithe?
Tithe. I'll pay the 3.
To put eco on it?
Yeah.
Break it.
Don't want to take net.
Horton.
That'll cost me 4
Okay.
to get in.
Do this thing.
Yep. Yeah.
So you
Makes
access
sense.
3 cards.
3, because I'll use this. Go for it. Okay. Steal and game.
Game. GG.
DG. What's
one.
in there?
Nothing.
What's in there?
Nothing.
You were looking for
I was
the
looking
SDS?
for them too, yeah.
Yeah.
An SDS would have closed it out, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Good game, though.
Good game. Man, that was a bonehead play where I was like, yeah, let's blow all my resources.
That
to
was
see one
super
extra card.
boneheaded to see one card. That
I
was
should have just taken it
rough,
back.
yeah. I should have locked this down way harder than I did, too.
What, R&D?
Yeah. Could put a Stavka there or something. Gone really hard on locking it down.
I did not want to lose this for the managram, but I assumed was in that.
Yep, and it was a managram. You were correct to assume.
My fermenter at the very bottom. So yeah, I don't understand why this deck plays just one of self-modifying code. I mean, I do, but like, you want to see it a bit earlier than that.
Yeah.
You're above the laws. I thought I was just being coy, being like, all right, well, I'll just keep an Aesop in hand in case you pull that bullshit again.
I will find a way as your protocol and then above the law. That's how we do it.
Well, I think we
At
got time for
Backroom
one
deals. Yeah, we've got time for one more. Let's run it back.
more. Paranoid colors for the clearances. I mean,
We haven't done all of them. There's some left.
yeah, ultraviolet has been used. Violet has been used. Red level clearance, green level clearance, blue level
I
clearance.
guess there hasn't been infrared.
Yellow level clearance hasn't existed.
Nope.
Green level clearance is
The first one.
the very first one, also a Discord channel.
It is. Check it out, folks.
Indigo has not been a clearance.
It's not been in Indigo. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. Of course, there was black level clearance, which was the only non-operation clearance.
That would be infrared clearance.
And we're just gonna have to start making up colors.
I mean,
I think they had names for made up colors.
indigo is basically a made-up color.
Yeah, basically. no one can really just. It's blue.
They took
Come on.
They took it out of the rainbow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is indigo the Pluto of the color spectrum?
It actually is.
Wow.
At one point, they were like, yeah, indigo was just made because I forget who it was. Might have been Newton. But don't quote me on that. Basically said, I want there to be 7 colors in the rainbow because that is like a godly number. And no, they were like, no.
Frickin' Newton.
Indigo is not distinct enough to be considered a color of the rainbow. It got Pluto out of the rainbow.
If the corps were serious about accessibility, they would be naming them after symbols rather than colors for the colorblind folks.
This sucks.
I'm also gonna mulligan.
No? You're 3 doofs. I actually don't.
Don't you
think you're
doubt that I
running
might have.
doof. I don't think you're running doof in that deck, but because I haven't seen one yet.
Taupe, good one. Yeah.
Hope level clearance, yes, please. Fucking yes.
We should do every color that's a city in Pokemon Red Blue.
So as
Vermilion level clearance.
video game pilled as I am, I've never played Pokemon, so I don't know the cities.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm a big Pokemon fan. In fact, I bought myself an Embernick 35XX SP, which is like one of those retro handhelds that can play everything up to like PlayStation 2 games.
Oh, neat.
But it looks like a Game Boy SP. It's got the clamshell design. And this weekend, I'm going to download Pokemon Lazarus, which is a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald, I think, that has been getting some good reviews because I'm into Pokemon.
It's totally great that you're into Pokemon.
Shut up! I'm into Pokemon, okay?
But we love you for it.
No one loves me for it. They say they do, but they don't.
Quick one. What's red level clearance?
Hey, how much less can we unpay our unpaid intern? Chartreuse. I'd have to learn what chartreuse looks like.
And I will gain a click. All your digital life for a net of 4.
Mm-hmm. We have hedge fund at home.
Yep, sure do. We'll install. Yeah, that seems decent. We'll install here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll install here.
Okay.
And we will pass the turn.
All good? You happy? Here. Interesting.
You're good.
Bravado R&D.
I'll res a gatekeeper.
Yeah, I figured. You do gatekeeper things.
I will. I will draw up to 3 cards. 2, 3. I won't shuffle anything. Get 3 net credits.
I have netted my credits.
Net.
How about I buy a band's archives? I'll use it to draw 2 cards.
Sure. And then install a card for cheaps.
Install a thing for cheaps. Unity for 2.
Sure. I hear Unity's a good card.
Mm-hmm. Click 3. Oh, well, Dirty Laundry R&D. I'll spend 2 of the Dirty Laundry.
Still has.
It's still
the
6,
plus
isn't
6.
it? Never mind, I won't thank you so much, John. Whoopsie daisy.
You're welcome to. But
Nope.
Don't think
Draw.
you want to.
And then credit. Back to you.
All right. Mandatory draw. For
Yeah. Real Mando-like.
I am real Mando.
Plaid level clearance would be a great testing group. So would mutual favor, open parentheses, wink, close parentheses.
That's sudden commandment. And your digital life for 1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 net.
6 net. I can't take that. I flatline.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Me too. My turn.
No, that was my first click.
God damn it, sudden
The
commandment.
fuck do you want?
So much happens.
Uh,
Sorry, some of us are engaging with chat and
You're allowed
repeating
to-
their jokes from earlier
I
because we
appreciate
need
you
the
engaging
boost.
with chat. That's great. I'm super happy. This gatekeeper doesn't make me super happy. Seeing as how now you have a Unity out, that's just 2 credits to get in. But we'll install here, and we'll install here,
That's absurd.
and I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay. Pick 1 draw.
Yep.
Install Debbie.
Sure.
Check for threat.
There is no threat.
Reinstall Chesva.
Yeah. Id.
4.
In case I have to get real psychoanalytical about myself.
Yeah. Let's go back to the therapy talk. Okay, and then I will dirty laundry
Right in here.
right in there.
Okay. So that's the
close.
Chesva credits spent.
Chesva card is spent.
You're gonna see one.
Access 1 card, please.
Here it is.
You may keep it, and then I gain 5 from this, and then 1 from Zaya,
Yep.
and then it goes back to you.
You did it.
I did.
I did. Proud of you, boy.
And res anything?
First I have a mandatory draw. I'll res with wage workers.
Dang it.
A bionic.
Okay.
Installing. Advancing the fuck out of it.
Woof. Woof.
It's a midnight arcology.
All right.
That my ID. First, I'll draw 3 cards,
Mm-hmm.
and I will go and get a your digital life.
Okay.
And And I'll pass the turn to you.
So, quick one, I'll buy a band that.
In here? Sure.
Yeah. On success, I will draw 2 cards.
And then you're placing the 4.
I'll use the 4 credits to
Yeah.
trash, yeah.
The Wage Workers is trashed. We are sad.
2, I'll draw again. 3, I'll run HQ.
Okay. I hope you find something interesting. There's a lot of cards here.
If I can knock 1 or 2 out, then maybe that digital life isn't going to be such a recovery. Oh,
It's a restore.
insert to gain a credit. Then I'll install daily cast. Back to you.
Sure. Mandatory draw. Part of the problem is that I don't actually have any credits.
No, you don't actually
no.
have credits
So
right now.
I will play a subliminal messaging.
Oh, well, there you go.
I will click for a credit.
Mm-hmm.
I will play your digital life for a net of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The recoveries are real, folks.
One more click left, I believe.
It's true. Whatever could I do with it?
I dare not ask. I dare not wonder.
I will install.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that just won't do. I will pop you in there. You're go.
Okay. Gain 2 from daily casts.
Yep. Id.
Let's say credit.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me undo that.
Sure.
Thank you. Let's say quick one. I will run R&D.
Sure.
Break the Gatekeeper access 1 card, please. Keep it. Anything from Zaya.
That's smart.
2 credit.
Yep.
3, I will inside job that remote.
No res.
I'd like to access whatever that card
It's a
is.
Rashida.
That Rashida gets trashed. Getting credit back to you.
Okay. Mandatory draw.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
I mean, there's 2 yodels in here.
Yodel.
Yodelate. Click 1.
Yes.
Play a sudden commandment. We'll play a restore.
Okay. Wage workers.
Wage workers.
Okay.
I must res it right away. There are no other wage workers in here, so I don't have to remove any from here.
Well done.
Click 2.
Mm-hmm.
Click 3. Bill. Sorry, do you mind if I put this here?
I'd love it if you did, actually.
I'll install here.
Okay.
Here you go.
Credits.
This wage worker's just flying around with its
Excuse
hair
me.
flapping in the wind.
Quick 1 draw.
Yep.
2 draw.
Mm-hmm.
3 all dirty laundry. R&D.
R&D.
So I'll break. Access top card, please. Trash it. Then I gain 1 from Zaya.
It's a corporate
5
hospitality trashed.
from that. And lastly, I will run with Debbie on the wage workers and trash for 4.
It is gone.
Back to you.
I'll res a Rashida.
No.
1, 2, 3, and mandatory draw. One.
Okay. By the way, is this a 44 or a 40 card deck?
44.
Okay.
We'll furrow our brows. 2.
Mm-hmm.
And 3.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh.
I'll gain 2 from daily cast when we figure out what to discard. Sorry, discard? Or the other card?
We'll ditch one of you.
Producer's an easy laugh tonight. Gotta say.
That's a good thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you want that?
I think I'm going to get the briefcase.
Here you go.
So I did daily casts.
Yep.
1 draw.
Mm-hmm.
2, I will dirty laundry
Right in here?
R&D.
Sure.
That's access top card. Keep it. I'll gain 1 from Zaya. Thank you. I did.
And your dirty laundry credits?
Let me dirty laundry credits.
It's your 3rd dirty laundry, right?
I believe so. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Second. 3rd, I'll run.
So wage workers.
Trash it. I'll draw. Back to you.
Mandatory draw. Is that red level clearance?
Okay.
I will install up to 1 non-agenda card, and I'll gain a click.
Okay.
I'll res a wage worker.
Damn you, wage workers.
Advance 3 times.
Okay.
Advance.
Okay.
I'll score a midnight 3 arcology.
Lovely.
Will draw me 3 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will go and get Your Digital Life, even though I don't have any money to pay for it, and I will pass the turn to you.
Daily casts gives me some walking around money. 1 draw. 2 run HQ.
Well,
Yeah, this is what I freaking thought.
just trying to make sure that I don't get that
Did
Your
I?
Digital
Yeah,
Life.
yeah. I forgot to say I
So
was running. With
1
Debbie.
you drew, right? And second?
1 I drew. 2nd I'm running.
Okay. What is it? The big deal.
Big deal gets trashed. I'll use Zaya to gain a credit.
That's a whole credit I'm not going to get now.
3 I'm going to run Ash Q.
Yeah, we're doing it again.
Keep it.
It's greasing the palm.
And finally, I'll just put down a Pretty Mary. It's not useful right now, but it will be shortly.
Sure.
Back to you.
To me. Mandatory draw.
I'm enjoying Debbie. Debbie as like a more multi-purpose Miss Bones. Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, I will admit.
Yes, I didn't say I was running with Debbie, so it didn't feel right to use the Debbie credit.
I'll click for 3 credits, and then I'll play your digital life.
Did I? Oh, I'm such a fool. I actually let that happen. That was a mistake.
And that's a net of 6. However, I am going to have to discard some cards.
Oh, well, that's something. Okay.
So it'll be you, keep you, keep.
Wood.
I mean, I appreciate it.
I was talking about Age of Empires, of course. I would.
Make sure you do.
I have coin.
Get rid of you. And get rid of you. Here you go.
One draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run with Debbie on the wage workers.
Trashed.
Trashed.
It is gone.
3. I'll run R&D.
Okay.
Access top card, please. Keep it. Get any credit from Zaya. Thank you. Lastly, I'll just... Doesn't feel... I'm going to get anywhere. I'll just install a Ripper on plate. A little bit safe.
Sure.
Back to you.
The draw is mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I'll play Corporate Hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go and get a YDL.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll play it. I'm not going to bother searching through all this. So for a net of 6.
Mm.
And I owe you some cards.
Good.
Again.
I like it.
Not a huge fan. You.
Mm.
One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have 6 max hand size. That's a thing. You're...
Okay. Quick one draw.
Mm-hmm.
2, let's jailbreak RD.
Sure.
I draw on my way in, of course, and this is going to be a thing.
You're going to see
3 cards,
3.
total.
Ready?
Card number 1, steal. Does anything happen when I steal?
Nope.
Nope.
You have no Hermes.
Damn it. Keep it.
2, 3.
Keep it. I'll gain 3 from Zaya.
Yep.
Thank you, Zaya. I draw. That's interesting.
Jailbreak.
I wish...
What do you wish? What is your greatest desire?
It's just, when you have one of your favorite cards in hand and you don't use it for content, what are we even doing? I'm going to play Reprise.
Hey!
Reprise is a run event. It doesn't feel like the moment. You know, the moment is kind of weird for that. I'll bounce the HQ Ice.
This one?
Yeah, and then I'll run HQ.
Okay. I gotta appreciate it.
You gotta respect the Reprise. Thing is, like, I could have bounced the Gatekeeper. That would have felt bad. This card.
It's an Ikuo.
I'll spend 2, and I think that's my last click.
Yep.
There we go.
Well,
Okay.
that's not fantastic for me, but that's okay. Mandatory draw.
So it would seem.
Click 1.
Click 1.
I will red level clearance. I'm going to first draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to install a non-agenda card. Then I'm going to install, and then
I guess you're going to click with the red level?
no, drew 2 cards,
you drew
install
first.
one
Okay,
on
sorry.
non-agenda card.
My mistake.
Second as I click here. And third, I will install. Here we go.
Okay. Let's see. Draw.
He's suddenly taken the lead.
Install.
The echelon comes down. His breaker suite is active.
3. Run with Debbie on HQ.
I'll res a gatekeeper.
Okay. Everything happens.
Okay.
Everything that needs to happen will happen.
Not a whole lot of cards in here. 1, 2, and we'll reveal an off-world office and shuffle it back in.
That's entirely fair. Or is it? So it was draw, run.
I'll let you cut if you want.
No, thank you. Oh, quick 3 run R&D with Debbie. Right?
Or res a drafter.
Break for 2. Gatekeeper break for 2. This is strength 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Access top card. Got one more click after this.
Win.
Keep it. No, run archives. Let's just see what's there. Okay. Back to you.
So for what it's worth, it's subliminal, greasing the palm, restore, drafter, and biotic labor. All right. Mandatory draw.
I mean, I made him spend money, and I was worried about a big deal closing the game out for him, so you're like, that's been largely prevented, but he's got other ways of getting a lot of quicks out there.
So let's get your digital light.
Or just getting a lot of money back.
Get a net of 5. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to greasing the palm.
No, I don't think I will.
I don't think I will. We'll install that here. Get that. And we'll advance it once.
Jesus.
Pass the turn.
I mean, 4 credits isn't enough to do everything I needed to be done. But what ice am I worried? Like, another gatekeeper would keep me out. Ablative, no worries. Drafter, no worries. What other ice is there? There's maybe a Brawn, maybe, like, probably not. I haven't seen big ice. May I see the face-ups again in archives?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I've seen much ice at all. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I'm really worried about that could stop me, but 4 credits is still very little. At the same time, almost certainly still is an off-world office. In 4 cards left in R&D?
There are 3
Come
cards
on.
left in R&D.
Quick one draw.
That's not a lot of cards. You could just win off anything. Maybe this?
Maybe that. 2 all run R&D. No, I know what that is.
Are you sure you know what that is?
I'm pretty sure I know what that is.
Yeah.
Getting through. See top card.
Top card. Could you win off this?
Flip it. That's the game.
That's the game.
GG.
GG. There's
Another one in there, of course. Yikes. There we go. Figures. Yeah, you had your ways. Yeah.
And there's a Midnight Arcology.
Nice.
There as well.
I mean, that on its own wouldn't have won.
The Iqua Project would have won.
Added
Labor. This was an advanced one.
Oh, it was advanced once. You're right. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that no matter what
and
the
there's a big deal. I
would
just
have been taxed. Yeah.
I never got
the
to
big
the
deal
point
was
where
not
I
going to
had
happen.
it.
Yeah.
There was one point where I had 17 credits, which is 1 credit short.
Yep. Of being able to install advanced
and then could not
big
do
deal.
it.
Yep. Woo.
And then I could not do it.
Yeah, I was watching. Good game.
Good games. Seriously, good games. This is a fun deck, even though I don't think it's actually. I think this is more a surprise deck. Like if you don't know what it is, then it's a little stronger. But it's fun. Of course, it didn't win me any games.
I mean, I like playing against it because, like, I know Big Deal exists, and therefore I know what I'm playing around. Like, oh, he's got a lot of money. It's time to like go big or go home, I guess you could say.
But
you
went big.
I went big.
I mean,
thanks, Ren.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's the point. Now I went 3-1. Feeling good about that. Has the producer deigned?
I have to ask. Producer Patrick Sklar did not win a Regenesis playmat at Districts, but he did win here, thus extending my lose streak on camera anyway. Did he earn... What did you ask for again?
I wanted Nebula to make me into a pop star. Whatever it takes, I want to be the next big thing.
For scoops. Case is yours.
Thank you. Of course, I will not be opening it. Psych. I just get this. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. If this is the last thing I ever...
You aren't supposed to open the case on camera.
I think I forgot it. I think I was very excited. I forgot that rule.